You want me to stop logging bugs? Okay, but don't say I didn't warn you. Hi, long-time lurker, first-time poster. This happened a couple of years ago when I was working as a QA analyst for a mid-sized software development company. Thought some of you might enjoy it. I was part of a Scrum team working on a new feature for a large enterprise client. Our team was made up of the usual suspects: devs, a Scrum Master, a product owner PO, and myself as the sole QA. Now, I'm a pretty thorough tester. I take pride in not just finding bugs, but documenting them clearly with steps to reproduce, screenshots, logs, you name it. Some devs loved me for it, others not so much. One dev in particular, we'll call him Mike, really hated having bugs logged against his code. He had this passive-aggressive attitude where any issue I found was user error or not a bug. The guy had a serious ego problem and believed his code was flawless. We were getting close to a deadline, and I was logging a lot of issues, nothing catastrophic, but enough to warrant attention. Some were cosmetic, others were functional, but all were valid. Mike didn't like that I was slowing things down. During a sprint planning meeting, Mike went on a mini rant about how QA was bogging the team down with unnecessary bugs and how we shouldn't waste time logging minor issues that don't block functionality. Surprisingly, the PO, who was also feeling the deadline pressure, sided with him. The decision was made from now on: only log critical blocker issues. Everything else can be reported informally or ignored. I clarified me, so you want me to stop logging non-blocking bugs, even if they're reproducible. PO, exactly. Let's focus on shipping. Me, you got it, boss. For the next 2 sprints, I only logged blockers like the app crash or data corruption level stuff. Everything else I kept to myself. No documentation, no Jira tickets, nada. The release went live and all hell broke loose. Users were finding buttons overlapping on mobile, broken tooltips, form validation failures, inconsistent date formats, slow load times on certain views. None of it was technically blocking, but it made the experience feel amateurish. Cue a very uncomfortable post-mortem with the client. The PO asked why none of these issues were found during QA. I just smiled and said they were found, but per your instruction, I didn't log them. Silence. Mike tried to chime in, but the damage was done. Upper management got wind of the fiasco and mandated that all issues, regardless of severity, must be logged going forward. Mike was moved to a different team shortly after, not just because of this, but it didn't help, and I got an apology and a thank you from the PO. TLDR. Told to stop logging non-critical bugs because they were slowing down development. Complied. Product shipped with a bunch of non-critical bugs that pissed off the client. Suddenly, logging all bugs became important again.